Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for Tax Day. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Igley, along with our special guests, Demetrius Kane, Kathy Cole, and Nate Weiniger.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, so we're going to be talking about Tax Day today. I'm sure it's everybody's favorite day of the year. Yeah, we just love it, don't we? Yeah. Taxes. So, but we're not really going to focus on that. We're just taking the day off because of tax day, because I don't know, we haven't had a day off in a while, and we just like to sometimes just talk because people like the small talk segments. This is basically a show of small talk. But McNew, you said you wanted to kick it off with a conversation. What do you got going on?
Yeah, so this is probably not even that interesting, but I recently saw a commercial that had Judge Judy in it.
Okay.
And she looks the same now. Like, I am 35 years old. That she did when I was 12. And she's always looked old to me. Like, she's always just been matronly.
Sure.
So who, celebrity-wise, have you been like, this person has always been old? Your entire life. They have always been old. Do you have one?
I have a local celebrity. It's not known on a national scale, but Ted Drewes. I'm telling you, Ted Drewes was a little old man when I was 6 years old. He was a grandfather, had a gray hair. It was an old man, like my grandpa's age. Ted Drewes is still alive today. And, so I'm 56 years old. So I've known of this guy for at least 50 years, and he really hasn't changed. He's still the same Ted Drewes. So I don't know. He might be 150 years old as far as I know. I have no idea how this works. So he is an ice cream guy here locally.
So I have a theory about that. I have a theory about Ted Drewes.
Okay.
I think that it's an imposter. Like they've found someone who looked just like him.
So Ted's passed away, and they just found
been gone for 30 years.
Okay, makes sense.
They're probably on like the second Ted after the original Ted, because that man is still making commercials.
Right.
This isn't like a junior or a son that looked just
like
this.
No. I'm saying like they went in and they found somebody.
Okay, yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
To maintain the
we had for a while the guy who was the top Ted Drewes guy who wasn't a family member. So it's like a family business, but it's big enough where they have a lot of employees. And that guy used to come in, and I wanted to get a co-branded barrel pick of us and Ted Drewes, because I'm a St. Louis guy. Ted Drewes is an icon in St. Louis. I wanted it would have been like a dream come true. I got a couple dreams. One of them is Ted Drewes. The other is Cybergs, where I do a barrel pick with these St. Louis institution companies. Nate's done some of this. He can act like he doesn't want to, but like the hotel, the one that was featured in The Shining. You did stuff with them with Hidden Bar. That had to be cool, right? As a Colorado guy, being able to do something with a company.
Stanley Hotel, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Stanley Hotel, yeah. It's the same type of thing I'm talking about, but in St. Louis would be like Ted Drewes or Cybergs, yeah. Oh, he's saying, okay.
Interesting.
I got more than one thing I need help with that group. So, yeah.
Steve, I know that
I
you're
don't want
not
to say
like
that which one, but yeah, I need some
a
help
big
with them.
sports guy, but what if you got like a Cardinals player to go on a pick with you? Like, people would lose their goddamn minds.
Yeah, they would.
Get a Cardinals
Put me
guy.
in connection with I always say, if I can talk to anybody, and if I find out, that's I always ask, are you a whiskey person? If I do, I'm in. I can talk with anybody who's involved with it doesn't matter if there was a Cardinals player, because I know more about whiskey than they do. I have more connections to the world of whiskey. Even as cool as they are in their Cardinal,
You do.
I could help them out with that. Yeah.
Just talking about the way people would be like, oh my God, like the way people would flock to your store if I don't even know what Cardinals player's name, but if they're like, oh my God, the first baseman was on this pick, people lose their minds.
Yeah.
Lose their minds.
Yeah.
But
could be. We'll see. But yeah, first I got to get the Ted Drews and the Cybergs ones locked in, and then we'll go from there.
So I do like Cyberg. I eat there almost every time.
Cybergs is great. I love Cybergs.
Yeah. And I have great chicken wraps. I freaking love these chicken wraps.
Right. When I was a kid, I mean, I wanted to go to Cyberg's, and my dad wouldn't let me. It was, no, you're not going there. That's a bar. You don't get to go to a bar. So guess what? When I turned 16, because it was also a restaurant, and they were known for their chicken wings, and I like chicken wings. My dad didn't like chicken wings, so he didn't care that Cyberg's supposedly had the best chicken wings. And at this time, they only had one restaurant. Now they have restaurants everywhere because they're big. They've expanded. But at this time, they only got one. And my dad won't take me there. So I turned 16. Guess where the first place I fucking go when I get a car? I'm going to Cyberg's. Fuck yeah. And I'm eating them chicken wings. Hell yeah.
Why is the shark their thing? Why is there a shark?
I don't know. I think it happens by accident. I think because they found a shark thing that's on the side of their building. So you go by the original place, there's a big shark incorporated on the side of their building. And then they had shark bites, which is a big thing for it. But now they lost their supplier, so they don't have shark bites anymore, which Cyberg's is known for that.
I'm like, you guys are a coastal restaurant. You got the Mississippi.
I don't know how. I assume
Mississippi sharks.
I'm making up the story myself, but I assume it goes like this: someone finds a cool shark that they can incorporate on the side of the building, and then they're like, you know what? We got that shark. We should probably serve shark bites, and then it takes off, and then they become the place known for the shark.
I know that they have good food, and I've never had a bad old fashioned there. Like restaurants like that, it's iffy when you order an old fashioned. They've always been good. I have enjoyed Cyberg's every time I've been in town.
I love Cyberg's. Yeah. So they're close to the shop too. They have
they actually have decent whiskey on the bar.
Well, yeah, Cyberg's knows what they're doing. Hell yeah, they need to work with me. I was close for a while. I talked with Josh Cyberg, one of the Cyberg family members, and he was like, open to the idea of doing a barrel pick. And then I lost radio contact. One of those deals, you're going down the road, you think this is happening, and then next thing you know, nothing. Gone. But then the Ted Drews one was the same thing. The guy used to be a regular customer. Every time he come in, we talk about it, and then he quit coming in. So I don't know what happened. Maybe he got fired. Yeah.
But he had worked there since I met him. He had worked there since he was like 16 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And had been there. Yeah, he was like a long time employee. I hope he didn't get fired.
I hope he didn't. Yeah. Hopefully he's just been busy and he's been like working on this deal so I can do a barrel pick with Ted Drews. Yeah. The man himself. Ted Drews shows himself, and we get to go on the barrel pick actually with Ted Drews, and it turns out he's animatronic. There's some guy working like a remote control to controlling Ted. So yeah, cool stuff. All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What's everyone drinking? I don't know. For some reason, the whole segment ended up being about me and my dream barrel picks. But yeah, what's everyone
about
drinking?
The small talk.
No, I don't. We use the small talk as a diversion. What's everyone drinking? Let's start with Kathy. Kathy, what do you got?
I'm gonna pull out a bottle of Wollersheim.
Wollersheim.
I was there too.
Oh yeah. Okay. Squeaky, but solid cork pop. Could be enough. I've got from Neely their Sweet Thumped Rye Whiskey. This is some sort of barrel pick out of the gift shop, but it was one where they got lazy and then they didn't even put the side label on that says what it's named or anything.
So this is a last show pour.
Last show pour?
Oh, I'll finish this one off for sure. So. I tied Kathy. We both had squeaky, decent cork pops. Not great cork pops, decent cork pops that were very squeaky. So there you go. I got the bottle empty. Bottle's empty. All right. Let's go with Nate next.
I'm going to stay safe because my cork pops suck. So I'm going to do a twist off. That,
Twitter.
Yeah. I'm just going to go with this, again, back to this Heaven, Hell, Bottle and Bond 6-year discontinued.
So I really respect Nate because he's like, my cork pops suck, but he's never blamed it on Colorado like a couple of other people have.
Mm-hmm.
He's never blamed it on
Why would they blame
Colorado.
it on Colorado?
Oh,
Well,
the elevation is why.
Yeah, the elevation. Oh, that's
I
what they
think that
blame
would
it on.
help. Wouldn't that help?
You would think.
I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with it. I just think it.
No,
I
we
just
need
suck
to
at
talk
it.
to them because they think it's the reason that they suck.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they start buying new bottles and bringing new bottles, and bam, 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 cork pops all over.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And then also
to you,
the
Lenny,
altitude's
son.
not a factor. The altitude's not a factor when they're winning. It's, so they've overcome that obstacle. All right, McNew, what do you got?
So the world is losing their mind about a really shitty blackberry whiskey. So I got a really good blackberry whiskey.
Two calls today about that shit.
I have
Really?
Starlight
Yeah.
blackberry whiskey from Indiana.
Okay. No, Kathy and I still are tied for the leaderboard. We still got Demetrius, but I don't think
He's
Demetrius
drinking
is.
water.
I think
Water. He's
Yeah.
being
Is this
his
the
wife
first
doesn't
tie?
allow him to drink anymore.
Is there a
His
tie?
first tie in the history of the Bourbon Daily, right here, folks.
I'm so glad to be a part of it.
744 episodes it took for that to happen. So there we go.
I feel
Cheers.
special.
All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're mailing in for tax day. We don't even know what we're going to talk about. There may be a quick end to the show. We'll see. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
Saying Bourbon Daily?
Yeah.
Okay, you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
No, your name first.
My name.
You know who you are. Yeah.
Hi, this is Jason Souter,
And?
and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Perfect.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we mail it in for tax day.
Yes, we do. What type of tax people are you guys? Are you the type that gets things done like right away, as soon as you can acquire everything you need in January to get that done, or do you delay it until the last minute? Do you file extensions? What type of tax people are you guys?
I'm not a last minuter, but I don't give a shit in January because I literally never get money back because I don't have crotch goblins, and they won't give my dogs social security numbers. So I don't fucking care. I'm not getting money back. I don't want to pay them. So I wait till like, I don't know, not March-ish. I don't care. I'm not doing it in January. I'm not doing it in February, but I'm not waiting till the last minute because that seems stressful. I'm a March girl.
You're a March person for
Send it in, mind my business, take my fucking money because you won't give me any. So they piss me off is what they do.
I have to pay every year. So it was like fun. Like when I was a young person in corporate, you get a refund. I don't know when the last time I got a refund was. Man, that'd be nice.
Like ever, like I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
I just have to pay. Yeah, it's like how bad is it? This is what I want to know. My wife does my taxes. Then, how bad is it?
I don't file with my husband. We file separately. Every other year, his is great because he gets to claim his kid every other year. I'm like, God, it almost makes them worth it, but they're not. I don't know.
It costs more than that throughout the year.
Right. My wife and I, like, our finances are just everything's together. But other than, because I have the businesses, I got the businesses, so I have separate accounts for the businesses, and then I have one that's just for tax, and it's just where I put a certain amount of my money into that account, and then the wife takes it out of there for taxes, and then she like charges me too for other things. She's like, well, we would have got more money if we had done this, and we're getting screwed over because of you and the businesses. So then she dings me. And I don't have, because I don't know how taxes work. I don't do anything with the taxes. I don't have, and there's nobody to appeal to. Like if the government's saying you owe them this amount, then there's a process for you to appeal. Now you're probably going to lose because it's the government. I don't even get that benefit of that. I get told what I have to pay, and that's it. And I'm like, well, that doesn't seem fair. And they're like, this is what you're paying. By the way, I control your banking, so I already took the money, so you're already fucked.
Yeah. No, this is a wife tax, and you don't question that. You can always question the government. Always question them. Don't question the wife tax.
Because I don't have access to my own money. I have my own accounts, but I don't know I don't know the numbers.
It's almost like when I go buy groceries and I might get cash back. Don't fucking ask. It's a wife tax.
One day I'm going to come pulling in after a day working at the barrel shop. I'm going to open the garage and her car's not going to be there. I'm going to be like, that's odd. She's usually home at this time. When everything will be gone. And I'll be like,
it's the wife tax. I'll
be like, well, where the hell is she? And then I do have an online account I can check. I'm going to check that, of course, and that'll be empty. We've been building up. We started dating in '85. I think it's all been building up for probably next year. Was next year 40 years? So she's probably it's a 40-year grift. 40-year grift she had on me, and
she's living her dream life forever.
I would actually put money on that. If there was a pool that we could bet into, because the amount of like employee reviews that I've had and done my presence when I'm doing presentations at the barrel shop, I am very, I would.
Kind of got it coming, doesn't he?
We want to talk about celebrities in bourbon. Your wife, the fact that she hooked up with you. I'm like, that is a woman, like.
Nate, you have to be at our events. So our events, she's usually there. She runs the back register. She doesn't like to talk to people because she's an accountant. She doesn't, she's the shy type. So she'd prefer to stand behind the register. She can run a register. She doesn't mind that at all. Doesn't want to talk to anybody, but I always call her out and say she's our worst employee and she's on performance improvement. So shit like that.
That's why she has a life tax right there.
Yeah.
It's like a real smart,
I get dinged. The only thing worse to working with the IRS is working with her. She just takes my money. Like, oh yeah. By the way, we would have probably got a refund if it wasn't for you. So I've assessed you this that you're paying to the house. I'm like, what? The house? Aren't I the house? I don't. Yeah. Well, my account.
You need a farm. You need a farm, Steve.
I might have to. I'll have to get a farm. I'll get a farm.
I'll help you get a farm.
Okay.
And then I can run cattle on it for you.
Okay.
Cattle won't make any money, so it might be worse than taxes, but
okay.
You can at least charge things off.
That'll be good. I'll have something I can write stuff off. McNew's left. Hopefully she's coming back.
She's
We
not.
don't know. We don't actually know when McNew leaves.
She's going to
so-
get money from a debit card. She just
We
realized
just-
she needs more money from
Yeah.
the life tax.
Yeah. Now look at her various awards back there. Look at that.
I know.
3 things from the ABV network at least back there. Yeah. 1,000th show thing. Look at that. That's a major award back there.
But did she really? I think that when she got up close to getting the 1,000th, she was on that medication.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
just
blacking
leave?
out, leaving. Oh, she's back. We're good.
She's back. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. She had.
Let's for a minute.
I feel like it was like the 1,000 plus.
Yeah, she hit a crescendo with that where she finally it was getting worse and worse where she would just X out of shows. You know, she at first she started on the 5th show, she wouldn't make it through the last one. Then she started missing the whole 5th show. Then she's leaving on the 4th, and then finally the 3rd, and then the best was when I finally had to address it with her. She shows up 15 minutes, not even completes anything but the intro of the first show, and then leaves. And just won't respond to emails.
I
or anything.
really don't
Text,
even remember those, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like those
So
are
the
like,
next day I have to call her and say, "Are you doing this or not? Are you just one out?" I guess I don't.
what happened? I don't know. Yeah, they were great. No fucking idea.
Yeah. So she had a problem where she was not doing on
No.
the show.
So here's the scary thing. It wasn't even the shows. It was like when I would go out or whatever, be like total blackout and be like, I don't know what I did last night. And they're like, you were up and talking to everybody.
So,
You had a great night. And I'm like, did I? Because I don't fucking remember. I remember dinner.
How do you not know? I can see mixing
know.
medication and whiskey and it happening one time. You'd be like, "Shit, I should have probably mixed those together." But this was months that you were doing that.
Just don't learn. It's gotta
I
be
don't
the
learn.
hard way.
Just don't.
You just don't learn. That's the key.
You got to say it in the voice, Steve. Use the voice.
Oh my God! It's like I just don't even learn.
Learn. It's gonna be the hardest way. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
So
was,
yeah.
it was a rough couple months. It was fine.
It's fine.
It's fine now. Now it's fine. Nate, you got anything exciting going on? Nate, you doing any vacations or anything? You got anything on the horizon as we get closer to summer here?
No, you know what? We haven't taken a vacation. I mean, I've done a lot of traveling just with work, with whiskey stuff. But,
Right.
but not. We talked about going to Italy or Spain.
Okay, that'd be
We
good.
talked about that, maybe Hawaii, something like that. towards the
Hawaii,
end of the year.
oh, yeah.
But,
Love
I don't know.
Hawaii.
We'll see. But no, really just whiskey stuff. We've got a big event with Wild Turkey next week, and then we've got Chef Edward Lee coming out.
No way. That's cool.
We've got a food pairing with Bardstown and Dan Calloway and Chef Edward Lee.
Damn, that's huge, man.
Yeah, so it's going to be good. So we'll do that, and then I'm going to be in Kentucky in about 10 days. So anybody, well, this show will probably be, I don't know when this is airing, but I'll be out there.
April 15th, of course, tax day.
Yeah. So of course, it's probably the topic, right, that we've talked about.
Right.
So makes sense. But
So,
yeah, no,
we got to look at the timeline on that. When are you in Kentucky?
I've told Jason to get out there and play some cards, but let's see the exact dates I'm out there.
Well, if it's in 10 days, that would be the 15th.
Yeah, I'm out there the 14th through like the 16th. Maybe the
Yeah, I'll be out there then too. I'll be out there then too. I'm doing barrel picks. I'm doing barrel picks at MB Roland, then Dark Arts and Neely. So I'll be out that way. Let's see if we can get a card game together or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out at Heaven Hell doing some picks, but I'll be down. I can come down to Louisville and get with Jason and get a card game going, something like that.
That sounds good.
Cool.
Sounds good.
I'll
Anything
take
else
your
going?
money, Steve. Happy to do that.
Sure. Yeah. Good luck. We'll see. What about you, Demetrius? You never get to do anything fun, but then every once in a while I hear that you do cool things. Fly down to Miami for a day, and it's always like for a day, but he gets to do some things from time to time.
You went to Miami for a day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
It usually has, it's business. I wouldn't say.
Do you go to Miami? Do you wear short pants?
Short pants.
Well, that's what people who never wear shorts, they call them short pants. I'm just trying to talk in his vernacular here. So, Did you wear short pants in Miami, or did you?
I'm gonna bet that Demetrius does not have a pair of short pants.
That's what I'm guessing too. But I want to know. Do you have shorts, Demetrius?
I wear shorts. I wear shorts a lot.
No,
not pants though. Short pants is a whole different thing.
Short pants.
No, I don't wear short pants. I wear like shorts.
Do you wear cargo shorts? Are they cargo shorts?
No, the pockets
are they jorts?
Jorts? I like jorts. I like jorts and cargo shorts.
What do the shorts look like? Inquiring minds need to know. What do the shorts look like?
Well, I would say they're.
Is it overalls that are cut off shorts with them? Is that what you're wearing?
No,
that's darling, I guess.
They're like. I don't know. They're like like construction. No, they don't have pockets in them.
Construction pants. So
they don't have pockets. They don't have pockets.
They don't have pockets in them, but they.
What type of men's shorts don't have pockets?
Well, they have pockets like normal,
not cargo pockets.
Not cargo pockets. Oh.
I can't stand having like that kind of stuff.
Do you like the short inseam? So is this like a 7-inch inseam, or do you like the longer, like the 10-inch inseam?
I do not know. I have no idea.
How much thigh is showing? Is it how much space between the knee and the thigh?
However short he cuts off his old pants.
That's true.
That seems correct. That seems like the best answer.
It's like what about like here, like knee-ish?
Okay. That would be a longer cut then, yeah.
But then I wear boots.
Chris Schott came in the show into the shop today in shorts. His shorts are too short. Where there's going to have to be a shorts? I don't want to see a man's thighs. You gotta, the shorts got to break at the knees. We're going to have an official rule in the ABV Barrel Shop. Shorts
he was wearing a sweatshirt. He had shorts on?
Sweatshirts and a short, yeah.
You couldn't see the shorts. That's
Alabama sweatshirt and little tiny shorts. Looked like John Stockton, playing in the 80s.
I think that's in, though. I think those shorts.
I don't want to wear that. I don't want to. No.
Yeah. I'm going to buy some of those.
Steve doesn't care what's in.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
As a woman, I also really don't want to see a man's thighs.
I know. That's what. Yeah. Shots sitting around. Every once in a while he's scratching himself, and it's
you
too
could wear a
then.
cut-off shirt. I do like some arms, but I don't really care about your thighs.
No, I feel like men need sleeves.
No, I'm
I
good with
can't stand.
Would you let new guy wear those shorty shorts?
No.
Thank God. Yeah.
Thighs are out. We're agreeing on that.
Yeah. Okay. Demetrius, when he showed where his shorts hit, he had the right answer. I was just checking to make sure.
Well, I wear them when I'm hot.
Right.
When I'm working.
Yeah.
They're work shorts.
Yeah,
work shorts.
I'm not wearing them for style.
I'm not saying that you're wrong to wear shorts.
If I'm going out for style, I'm gonna,
There's some people though that don't wear shorts, like Papa, Royce's grandfather. He would never wear shorts. I'm like, it didn't matter. My Uncle Rich too. He would never wear shorts.
My grandfather never wore shorts. Never wore a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah. What's the deal with these old people?
Saw my dad in shorts like 3 times my whole life, and it was like, what are you doing? Like, he was not a shorts guy.
I don't understand. I like to be comfortable in life. Yeah, I can't be comfortable wearing long pants in the summer.
I wear shorts anytime I get the opportunity to. I hate sweating beyond what I'm already like. I'm constant. Like, I work all the time, and it's like if I can. Because I still wear work boots with long socks,
Well, sure.
Come up halfway up my calf.
We expect that.
Just because, I don't want ticks and shit in me.
Ticks. Let's not talk about ticks.
Hey, you know what?
Like
Let's talk about Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is the worst state in the country. 44,000 tick-borne illnesses reported every year. Missouri's only 1,000.
Well, that's because we've got possums.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Pennsylvania needs more possums.
Yeah, well, that's what my wife, when we talk about moving places, the very first thing I checked was, well, Kentucky actually ain't too bad, so I could move there, but Pennsylvania can suck it, respectfully. So all people from Pennsylvania.
Ticks.
we all have like different opinions on like different things we need when we're moving. You're like, no ticks. I'm like, I just don't want to kill myself in the winter. Like,
have you ever had to pick ticks off like everything?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Your dinger? Ticks on your dinger?
Ticks on the dinger.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of distillers get ticks on their dinger for some reason. I don't know what the fuck the deal is.
boss. I don't know if he knows.
We had a distiller on here one time saying he had ticks on his dinger. So and then Demetrius starts talking about ticks in weird places. I'm thinking it's got to be the dinger.
Like I have kids. We have a farm, and my kids. It's like we've got dogs, cats, cows, and it's like the amount of ticks that I pick off things in a day. Like every night, having to tick check your kids. You know, they're standing there, they're going to bed, and you're like looking through their hair, looking for ticks, and it's like I just want to get them a tick collar, and then
ticks terrify me.
You should get them a tick collar.
Well, apparently it's not good for the dog. You know, we were talking to a vet about
dog or the kid.
I said, "Can I get like 5 of those for my kids?" And she like looked at me. She's like, "Those are not in." She's like, "They're horrible." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Can I get tick medication for the dog?"
Well, if it's okay for the dog, why isn't it okay for the kids?
Oh, we don't put them on our dogs. My vet nearly lost her shit when I threw that out to her. I was like, "Well, can I get one of them tick collars?" And they said, "Don't do that." Apparently,
you know, I don't even live in the country really, but we every spring I have to put diatomaceous earth in our yard so our dogs don't get fleas. I do the whole fence line inside and outside with diatomaceous earth so my dogs don't get fleas.
You get fleas down there?
Yeah, we really do. But
I've never had a dog get a flea. Never had a dog get a flea.
But when I do that, they don't get them. I don't know where they come from, but we get them. But no, the diatomaceous earth is a whole thing. And it's not even expensive. I'm like, I'm going to sprinkle that over the whole damn yard. And they don't get them when I do that.
I wonder if that'll kill off ticks.
So how it works is like it's coarse, so it crushes the flea's shell. I don't know if ticks have shells, but if it does, it'll crush that.
They have shells. They have endoskeletons.
I'm buying
exoskeleton.
Sure.
Diatomaceous earth kills all the fleas.
Can you walk around barefoot in your backyard?
Yeah.
No.
I'm always barefoot.
You got dog shit in your backyard. What the hell are you walking around barefoot for?
Dr. Pooper Scooper comes and takes care of that.
Steve, do you have dogs?
No. I had a dog.
Steve hates dogs.
I had a dog.
He hated it and he killed it.
No. So I literally have
I had to kill my dog.
Human-sized shits. I can obviously walk around those.
Well, you got various sizes. We got small dogs too.
No, Oakley. So Oakley, we used to call him the wall pooper because he only backs up to poop on things. He poops on the fence. He doesn't poop in the yard. He poops.
What about the other one? What about Milo?
Milo has little rabbit-sized turds.
Oh, so you're probably stepping on those all the time, squishing through your toes.
No, they're not squishy. They're hard. I think he's like always constipated. I really worry about his poop because they're little pellets. But no. And Saint poops. Saint poops looks like Sosa poops. It's not an issue. Like you just walk around because they're big.
No.
And we clean out the yard like a couple times a week so Chris can mow. It's fine. You don't step in the dog poop. You know where it is. And they have their places. They know where they're supposed to go.
If I ever walk barefoot outside, I always step on something that I shouldn't. Some sort of sharp rock or something. I don't understand how people walk around barefoot all the time.
I'm always
barefoot in my house.
Leaving this property, I'm not putting shoes on. I am barefoot all day, every day. Not putting shoes on.
I believe me, I saw it at Bardstown Motor Lodge. Walking around over rocks, over the whole middle of the thing. The courtyard is rocks.
They're not really rocks. They're like pebbles.
They're rocks.
Shoes are a pretty new thing. You understand that? Like there's like 100 years.
The thing. I have like a whole rack of shoes behind me. I like buying shoes. I don't like wearing shoes. I like them to look nice with an outfit. I don't want to wear them. But I'm barefoot unless I'm leaving this house. I am barefoot. And it could be 32 degrees outside with snow on the ground and I am barefoot taking my dogs out. Not putting them on. You know, Chris is like, it's snowing. You're going to take Saint out without shoes on? I'm like, yeah, it's going to take 10 minutes. Why would I bother to put shoes on for 10 minutes?
Demetrius, when did shoes get invented?
I have no idea, but I just know that, like,
all the Bible pictures and stuff, they got shoes on.
Yeah, but they're
sandals, not shoes. Sandals.
Yeah, but when were those pictures created? You know,
after shoes were invented.
Yeah, if you look closely, you see the Nike swoosh on some of those. So,
yeah.
How do you think you walked on water? You know, fast speed.
The earliest known shoes are
Okay.
from approximately 7,000 or 8,000 BC.
Yeah, a relatively new invention, according to Demetrius.
No. So I feel like those were for like
Shoes.
the weaker people.
I think the first goddamn person ever born, well, however this started, whatever your theory is, it doesn't matter. Whoever the first person was like, I gotta get me some goddamn shoes. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
I'm tired of stepping in this dog shit.
I gotta invent shoes. I'm stepping on sharp rocks and dog shit. Yeah, I gotta do something. And they invented shoes. Yeah.
I don't know. Like my kids, you can't keep those kids in shoes. So we just don't. I just let them run all over the place.
When they go to school.
And so their immune systems are going to be better because they get like you absorb things through your feet. Your immune system is going to be better because they got all this shit through their feet.
You got all that dog shit and stuff. Yeah, you get the rabies.
You get the rabies. And we know how to pick up dog shit.
Oh.
We pick up dog shit. So the kids don't step in it. Like civilized people.
Well, here's the deal. Dog shit's in the yard, you pick it up. I still don't want to step in the spot where the shit was. I feel like there's still...
Unless it's yellow, you don't know. How would you
know how much shit is everywhere?
I agree, but if I don't see it, I don't know about it. And when you're you're picking up the dog shit out of the yard, you'd be like, oh, the yard's fresh now, you can walk around there barefoot. I'm like, no, I don't want to walk around there barefoot. No, the shit was there, it's still there.
Are you putting your toilet seat down when you flush? Because if not, there's...
Yes. 100%.
Okay.
I've famously gotten in fights with people in hotels like Bo Cumberland and stuff.
Okay.
I get in fights with Jim Fosnot every day at the shop because the fucking lid's up. What the hell's wrong with you? Why don't you just go put your head in the toilet?
Poop is on everything. Okay.
I 100% agree with you there. Yeah, the lid should be down. It's just common courtesy. The lid's always down. Come to my house. The lid's always down. Always.
No. So I have this weird thing like where I always like looking at like real estate photos online, and when they photograph a bathroom with the lid up, I'm like, fuck that house. It could be the nicest house on earth, and if the lid is up, I'm like immediately no, absolutely not,
it's just
not
a
happening.
Shit mist. Yeah, that goes in their whole house. Yeah.
No. And like, why would you take you're a photographer or a realtor, you're taking that photo with the lid up? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't even want to know how you live at that point. But like, lids are down. Why would you take that photo and post it online in a listing? Horrible.
No, there you go. Hell of a day, tax day show. I think it's our best tax day show ever, by the way. So yeah, there you go.
I didn't know if we were still recording. Is this still the show?
This is still the show. This is quality programming.
I thought we were just
Someone's like, you know what? I think I'm going to listen to a podcast today. I'm into bourbon. I'll listen to a bourbon podcast. Let me check out this Bourbon Daily.
Now we're talking about shit in realtor photos.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll be ready to receive the episode, the award for this episode for sure.
Yes, the Webby. Yeah, this will be the one that takes some of the Webby.
Ticks and dog shit and toilet seats and
yeah,
we're good.
Yeah, ticks and barefoot walking. And,
barefoot. I forgot shoe invention. Yeah,
the shoe invention, relatively new.
7,000 BC.
Yeah, 7,000
BC. Don't worry,
I was like, Demetrius, I believed you for a second. I was like, oh, he sounds believable. That sounds right.
Yeah.
These were only been around like 20 years, 30 years.
30 years.
30 years. I just don't feel like they were common.
Oh yeah. 30 years ago. I'm telling you, in the 80s, Hammer time, we never wore shoes. We didn't even hear of them. It was running after them.
Gen Xers, they didn't have shoes.
Yeah.
Bare feet.
That seems like a rich people thing. Who has shoes? Commoners don't.
There you go. All right. On that note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. KK, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me wearing shoes in my house, outside of my house, everywhere, and on Instagram at KKCastStrength.
Nate,
you can find me at 5280 Whiskey in Hidden Barn.
All right, Demetrius.
You can find me wearing shoes since the mid-1820s. Became a commonplace. Not in that argument. Or at Dimitri Kane on Nobleton's on Instagram or Facebook, or at Nobleton's Distilling on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, McNew.
You can find me with a rack full of shoes I won't wear unless I'm leaving my house at McNew ABV on Instagram.
Oh yeah, we famously have a picture of her drunk, sitting on the ground outside of her store, no shoes on, pointing at something random like this. Like, this is a good look for us.
Oh,
This is what
God.
people want to see as they pull up. Like, I want to go to the store. There's McNew. Also, a glass of bourbon in her hand, of course.
You have not. You could really just delete this and it wouldn't exist anymore.
No, it's out there. It's out there. All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Of course, come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop. You never know what's going on. You can check out our events page, though, over at abvbarrelshop.com. Also, check out Bourbon Palooza. We're doing live events now. It's a big focus of the company, and we've got a lot of cool things going on. So check that out at bourbonpalooza.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. Helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Farnance will have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing, the ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.